welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy, and for today's Casing the Catalogue, we are casing from the mini catalogue. Now this is a little bit of a change up of a card. It's coming from the Tropical Oasis suite. This is on page 38. The card we are casing is this one right up here, up the very top. It is a 3x3 card. I'm actually making a normal everyday size card here in the South Pacific, so it's a half an A4 piece. It's a top folding that I'm going to create, and I've just liked to make normal size cards. I think they go through the post just that little bit better. So this is the card we're creating. Let's get over to the craft table and we'll get started. The supplies used for this card are the Timeless Tropical Bundle. This is available in the mini catalogue. Purchase the two in the bundle, so the two together, the dies and the stamp set, and you're going to save yourself 10%, which is an awesome saving. I'm using the Stampin' markers in Daffodil Delight, Old Olive and Soft Suede. I'm also using the Tropical Oasis trinkets. This is part of the Tropical Oasis bundle or suite, and I'm using that little hibiscus flower. Now in the set there are little guitars, some pineapples, some leaves, and also the hibiscus flower. And 24 trinkets in all. We're also using just want to show you the designer series paper. Now this is called Tropical Oasis designer series paper. Really beautiful. Really great colours there. Pineapples, palm trees, tropical fruit. The hibiscus and frangipani. Some gorgeous little cars. Or vans. Really pretty designer series paper. So for this one we have the yellow hibiscus flowers. I'm going to bring that card kit in. Now all the measurements and supplies for this card kit can be found on my blog, and there is a link to that blog post in the description of this video. There's also clickable links if you would like to purchase any of these supplies to make your own card and you live in Australia. I would love your business. It helps me to create these beautiful cards for you. Please pop in the hostess code for this month as well, and I'll send you out a handmade project or card, whatever it is for this month. You also receive via email a bundle tutorial. Now these are printable PDF tutorials that will help so much with that inspiration. Now you'll also receive Inky rewards for every $50 you spend over in the order. So we have that designer series paper, and it actually measures the same as the front of that card base. We have some vellum card that will go just over the top. We have scraps of Old Olive, Pretty Peacock and Whisper White, and we also have a strip of Whisper White for our sentiment placing as well. So before we get started, there is not a lot of stamping on this one, but we're stamping one of these little pineapples, so let's get started with that. I have the pineapple on a block, and we're stamping with the Stampin' markers. Now with these ones you can pop these onto any stamp and create a stamped image. Don't mistake these for stamping blends. Stamping blends are alcohol based markers that colour in. You cannot stamp with the Stampin' blends. So we're going to start off with the Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to use the thick end on each of these, and I'm just going to colour in that bottom of that pineapple. Always do your lighter colour first, so if you go over the other colour it's not going to wreck your nib. We have the green for the top of the pineapple, and I'm going to take the soft suede and I'm just going to thump down, and it's going to create a bit of brown on the pineapple. Now because it's darker than the other two colours it's not going to affect it at all, but if you're really worried about it you could just rub off on a little bit of scrap paper. So because these are Stampin' markers you do have to huff on it just to reactivate the ink, and I'm going to stamp that one down. Super easy stamping, and just that little bit of brown just creates that bit of detail. So we're going to bring the big shot in and we're going to do a little bit of die cutting before we can place all this card together. So the die cutting that we're going to do is going to be the pineapple, the Sentiment Aloha, and also one of those leaves. So there's the pineapple. Here is the leaf that we are die cutting, this one here, and the Aloha. So hopefully we'll be able to stick this all onto one run through. So the Sentiment's in Poppy Pretty Peacock. Got the pineapple. This is a super quick and easy card, and it's a bit bigger piece than I need. Let's chop it down and it'll fit on easy. And we're going to run that one through as well. All the elements are ready. So I'm going to glue down with some Tombow Mono Glue that design series paper straight down to our thick Whisper White card base, and it's a top folding card, this one. My glue's stuck. I have a pin here, see if that helps. Yeah, I think I had it on my desk a little bit too long without putting the lid on. So this measures the right amount all the way around. Now there's a couple of ways that you can place your vellum down. You can just run a strip of glue underneath the sentiment, but this means this will be able to flick up. The way I'm going to show you is probably the easiest way. It's not going to show through. I have my silicone mat here. I've also got a bit of the Tombow glue, just the green glue. I'm going to take a piece of sponge, so I just have this in a container dedicated just for glue. I'm just going to pick up some of that glue, and I'm going to stick a little bit of glue around the vellum. Now this won't go through, you won't see it. It dries clear as well, so but it'll be enough that it'll stick it completely down. It's a great effect. It's almost transparent, isn't it? So the other thing we're going to do is stick this one down. This is just a piece of Whisper White. We're not doing anything to it. That's going to go not across the whole card. There we go. But while we have the silicone mat out, let's take that little Aloha and that sponge, and we're going to add some glue to that one. And I'm just going to pop that down like that. And stick the acrylic block over the top just to give it a little bit of extra weight. So with our little leaf here, I'm going to just squish it in the middle where that fold is, and that just gives a nice little bit of definition. I'm going to actually stick that behind the pineapple, and I'm going to use a glue dot because I find glue dots are really easy to use for this. Let's pick one up. I've got that sticking out the side. I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Pretty simple card, isn't it? I do love how nice it looks though. So I'm just going to give that a little bit of a press together again. Let's stick it on the side. So I'm going to bring the glue dots back in again with that trinket. So the hibiscus flower. Pick one of those glue dots up. Doesn't want to pick it up. There we go. I'm just gluing that. My glue dot is not sticky at all. Let me stick another one down. Much better. Very quick and simple case card. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this larger version of the 3x3 card. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you left me a comment. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do that as well. I'd really appreciate it. I am working towards 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I would love it if you could help me out with that as well. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.